Welcome to the Sunshine Phonics Decodable Series Online Learning Modules Introduction. These modules have been adapted from Sunshine's first in-person one-day workshop, Cracking the Alphabetic Code. My name's Jude Tabuteau. I'm an Auckland-based primary school teacher, junior specialist and part-time education consultant for Sunshine Publishing. I've had the privilege of delivering Sunshine's in-person workshops across Auckland since the beginning of 2024. I love Sunshine decodable texts and their supporting resources and have used them a lot in my teaching. My teaching career spans several decades across a range of educational settings, and I have seen a lot of change in education over this time. In my opinion, one of the most impactful changes has been that of structured literacy, which I began learning about in 2019. As literacy lead for the past 5 years, I have strengthened my knowledge of the science of reading and learning and led the transition to a structured literacy approach in my school, supported by Learning Matters and the Ideal platform. To further deepen my understanding, I completed structured literacy intervention training through Learning Matters, earning my LIMIT certification in 2024. The following modules bring together knowledge that I have gained over the years, from listening to experts in the field and undertaking hours of reading and study. They draw directly from my classroom and intervention experience and through coaching and mentoring from experienced structured literacy teaching consultants. I've been learning, trialling and refining practice along the way. I'm not an expert and I still have a lot to learn, but I hope that what I share through these modules resonates with you and gives you confidence to grow your knowledge and practice. The modules cover 3 important aspects. Module 1, why must we change our approach to teaching reading? This module unpacks the science of reading and learning and shows how it informs a structured literacy approach. Module 2, what must we change in how we teach reading? Looks at why structured literacy, particularly the use of decodable texts, explicit instruction and aligned assessment, better supports novice and struggling readers than our previous balanced literacy approach. It clarifies what effective reading and writing instruction should look like in practice within a literacy block. Module 3, how do we bridge the gap from research into practice, demonstrates how the Sunshine Phonics Decodable program supports systematic teaching through clear sequencing, lesson planning, scaffolding of decodable texts, aligned resources and assessment tools, helping teachers confidently implement structured literacy and support reading development both at school and at home. From personal experience as a learner in this space, I can tell you that at the beginning there is a lot of new information to take in. It's important to remember that one exposure is not learning. You may need to revisit certain aspects many times to deepen your understanding. I know I did. To support your learning throughout these modules, infographics are used to simplify complex concepts and support memory. Building this knowledge is key. It helps us make informed decisions and connect what we learn to our classroom practice. As we learn, we practice, we reflect, and we improve. This takes time and patience. The modules in this series are designed to give you a foundation for building your structured literacy knowledge and practice. They build sequentially and are to be completed in order, as prior learning is reviewed in each module. They are flexible and can be undertaken individually, in teams, or as a whole staff. Throughout the modules, you may be prompted to complete teacher tasks in your workbook. Pause the recordings for task completion and to allow for group sharing and reflection. Before beginning each module, download and print the PDF workbooks, along with any additional supporting materials. In this slide, I acknowledge some of the many people and organisations that have influenced and helped shape my structured literacy journey over time. In New Zealand, we are lucky to have many structured literacy champions who generously share their time and knowledge and resources to help us, and for this I am very grateful. If you are interested in deepening your understanding, the final slide contains texts that I have read and found invaluable. This concludes the Workshop 1's online learning module introduction. You are now ready to begin Module 1, Why Must We Change Our Approach to Teaching Reading?